be heading back either to the United States or to Canada. And so this is kind of our grand finale.
Awesome.
We want to appreciate everybody supporting us, and if you would like to make a donation, you can contact us at the infirmary or just send money in.
And how many volunteers do you have there? You're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have about, I don't know, 35 volunteers, depending on the time of year. We try and stay open all summer for everybody. We take donations all year round. And so we just try and stay open, keep the doors open. It costs us about 9,500 pesos a day to keep the doors open.
Wow. Wow. So thank you for your service here.
Thank you.
We'll walk down a little bit further here, Kurt, while I got some battery life and talk to some more Sherry here. We get over to Sherry and Connie. And they just did the raffles. So hi, ladies. We're live on YouTube. We're on World of Ability Podcast. You want to share your event? Connie here. She's the mastermind. Connie, they're retired nurses here. This is Connie and Sherry. Melissa just told us a little bit about where Scotty. Tell us your service here.
We are a fundraising arm for our infirmary, and we sponsor events, which pays for our EMTs and our ambulance services here in San Carlos. And Connie, folks, is our mastermind that puts this together for this Christmas bazaar, and this is our grand bazaar held in the spring. And it's so much fun. I just love it. Just love it.
Awesome. And how long have you been volunteering, Kit? What's your experience coming down to San Carlos this last year?
Let's see, I've just been volunteering here since April, May.
Awesome. So tell us about your daughter as a sign language interpreter.
No, one of my sisters.
Oh,
sign language.
and she's coming down next week, and we're going to meet her, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
She's come down many years with me. I've been coming to San Carlos for 30 years. And she's probably been just coming down with me for 30 years.
Awesome. So we look forward to meeting her next week, Kurt. We have another volunteer. You want to give us, how long have you been volunteering at Riscotti?
I am now 5 years.
Awesome. Thank you for your service. And I want to just share one other thing. I just got a free pair of glasses. Hi, you're live on World of Ability Podcast. Come up and tell us. I got a free pair of these UV glasses, and I know I'm going to have eyelid surgery this spring and have that cholesterol patch taken off. But I got a free pair of glasses and cleaner, and I cleaned the screen for the camera for the show today right now. So you just help me. So tell us about what you do.
We make bracelets and from semi precious stones. We have we have a lot of different styles and types of beads. Yes, bracelets, necklaces, some keychains for your phone. He makes her own bracelets for girls.
Nice.
Earrings.
Tell us about these glasses.
These glasses are free for people who need to eye.
But they're blue light blocking it's so strong, sun everywhere now. It gets really extremely hot. We were at 88 degrees last week. We didn't have a winter.
Yes.
The glasses for reading, how people are blue light.
And for you can use them
To prevent the harm that comes from your phones or your tablets or your computer to your eyes. It's blue light, anti-blue light.
Awesome.
Blue light block.
Thank you very much. I got a free pair. I got some other ladies here. Thank you for going with me. I'm limited. Limited. Hi, ladies. We got upcycled, refurbished, repurposed, and re-imaged furniture, accessories, and decor. You're live on World of Ability Podcast. Tell us what you do. What are you creating here?
So I like to work with found items or thrifted items, and I like to reimagine them and turn them into other things that people may find more useful or differently.
And now is this recycled plastic? Because we're talking about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch in Hawaii, California.
Just thrifted items, so thrifted jewelry that I pull apart and recreate.
Okay.
And then these are candles or candlesticks and other things that I.
Solar.
Yes, I do solar. I usually do chandeliers. I'll thrift chandeliers and do solar for those for outdoor lighting. Ties are kind of a big thing for me because ties don't really get worn very much anymore. But I refashion them into a tie bag.
Oh, wow.
So these were all men's ties. This was also one of the men's ties. This is a men's suit jacket that I utilize for the rest of it. And then I use every part, so the lining of the purse is also the men's suit jacket lining.
Wow.
Then I make other accessories. These are ladies' accessories out of the ties. So I have the collars and the neckwear here. These are dog collars. This is kind of my big seller. Right
Dog
now.
collars.
I
Wow.
only have large dog collars left, but you can see it's got the tie, the clasp, the little leash hook, all of that. But people love those. I sold all my little ones today. And then I like the frames for jewelry holders, just old frames that I find at the thrift store. And then I used to make chandeliers with the teacups, and they were outdoor bird feeders. The chandeliers were. Yeah, so just a lot of ideas. These are keychains that I make out of the ends of the ties.
Wow.
Another style of the neckwear.
Neat. And how do we get a hold of you? And where are you from originally?
Well, originally Oregon. I spent a couple years in Arizona, and I got into doing the outdoor markets there, artisan fairs. I have a email, not a website, but my email's there on the bottom, upcycledtm@gmail.com.
Wonderful. Well, I just remember I was when I first came here, my neighbor Tino, we'd always go shopping, and we found a tie tablecloth.
Oh yeah.
It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. All ties.
Too, and they're really easy to find in the thrift stores. Typically, I can get over like a piece, so it's a great thing to reuse. I've done repurposed furniture items and larger items, but downsized here in Mexico.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. We got your email. We'll send you. You can be on future ones with us. We're following you around the world for the World of Ability podcast every Saturday, 12 to 2, San Carlos time. And we're waiting for Santa, Papa John to come on. It's my book club, too, our final chapter in Underwater Acts of Kindness. I don't know if Santa's joining us to read it. Trina's not here. And Sue's on location as well. But the last chapter is The Birth of Spirit. So it's cleaning up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch with sign language characters that are folk man as puppets. I'll have my books down here next week. And we're going on the catamaran. So awesome stuff is happening. That's just one thing. Dorothy, can you tell us about your experience with volunteering with Scotty? How many years?
How many years? I don't know, about 6, maybe more, but it's a great way to meet people, have some fun, and give back to the community.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And you're always there at all events. Remember, Kurt? We had the, what was the Kentucky Derby? Yeah. When's that happening, Doc?
I don't know if it is or not this year. We'll see.
Okay. There you go. So a lot of people are wrapping up here. And you want to talk about your business?
Oh, well, go ahead. We're a charity, Tequila. We feed hungry dogs, and we try to get them in for sterilization so they don't turn into more hungry dogs.
Awesome. And you just do it here in Mexico, or?
Yeah, just here in San Carlos.
Okay.
We're, what's it, 503C?
Yeah,
Infirmary. Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
And this big concern now is going into the summer when people leave, our donations go down. So we're really reaching out to the community so we can feed the dogs over the summer. Sorry, community.
Awesome. So tell us about movie night at Fully Breed.
Movie night is at, we create the movies Arthur the King. It's a good movie. It's a dog movie. That comes with a meal, which is lasagna and salad. There's also a gluten-free option. And then, so with the purchase of the ticket, that includes your meal, a drink, and then we'll also have a snack table with popcorn and other good movie snacks.
Awesome, and
And that is March 16th.
6 o'clock. So see, I got so many people doing so many amazing events. Yeah, we got the Follies. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, ladies. And I'll give it back to you to hopefully Santa Papa John will be here to do the book club. If not, we can do it next week. And we also met a friend of Brennan's who did the drumming in South America. And she's going to join us on the World of Ability, World Water Day, sailboat, catamaran cruise in a couple of weeks. I'm book signing. We're being recognized by the United Nations and Clean Water Foundation. We got good things that are happening. I'm so excited. We're going to raise the vibration here, raise it for our planet. And anybody can go to campaigns@unitednations.org. Send what your community is doing. And again, you are the good news and you are its messenger. Aloha, adios. Oh, there you are, Thomas.
Oh.
You guys are muted, Marianne.
Oh, go ahead.
Every year I come, every event I come and I get a different bundle of flowers. It's actually one of my favorite things. I have this giant vase that I got at Sagittarium years ago. And so every year I get a different bundle and I stuff it in there and this bouquet is turning into something massive and gorgeous.
Awesome. Well, so nice to see you again. Okay, so I see Santa Papa John. So go on, please take it away, Santa Papa John.
How is everybody doing? Look at the people in this room. Holy moly, you'd almost think it was an important meeting or something. What an incredible turnout, Kurt. You must have been paying the dividends off really big today. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Kurt, did you know it was John's birthday the other day? Or
It's today. Today.
Today
is John Petro Sr.'s birthday.
Happy
So we've been talking about it all week, but
birthday
it's really
to
today.
you. Happy birthday to you. You belong in the zoo. Oh, sorry, wrong words. Happy birthday, buddy. I hope you have a fantastic day.
All right. Oh, John Petro Sr., you got a reaction to that?
All right. Thank you, Santa, for the brief song.
Well,
There
hey,
you go.
I could say you're really old and you don't deserve anymore because that's what I tell everybody. And we got Dr. H in the house. Holy moly.
Hello, Santa. How are you doing? How are you doing, buddy?
I am doing absolutely fabulous. I'm getting really excited. I'm finding lists of nursing homes and senior care centers that I can share my information with. And so, yes, things are really starting to shake and rattle and roll. So we're going to see where this story idea goes so I can share some smiles, giggles, and laughs. And Mr. Roger, I don't know. Have we met before, Mr. Roger?
I've met a bunch of Santas, but I don't think I've met you.
Well, I am Santa Papa John. I'm a little enthusiastic, as you can see, and I've created many different ways to work this wonderful persona that I am in love with, that has changed my world and changed my life, and allowed me to meet incredible people from all around the world. So, yeah, SantaPapaJohn.com. And one of my big ones right now, Roger, as I was just talking to Dr. H about, is I am reading stories to nursing homes, senior care centers, group homes with autistic children, and allowing those residents to smile, giggle, and laugh just as much as anybody else. And where are you from, Roger, and what do you do quickly?
I'm Roger Prasad. I'm from Liverpool, New York. I am the bridge builder. I use historically overlooked narratives to connect, or should I say, reconnect people and create a more harmonious environment.
Well, isn't that incredible? Because connection is such a key, powerful word to networking. As everybody on this screen knows, we all network a lot. We all have made some incredible connections. But boy, you are absolutely correct on how powerful the word connection is, and how powerful a positive relationship with someone on the screen is. Conversing instead of just, hey, Roger, I'm going to sell you my product and you got to buy it because it's going to be good for you. We don't do that here, and having one-on-ones, I don't do that either, because what I've learned, and we've all learned, is the power of the connection is building the relationship up. Because it's more powerful to go, hey, I know Dr. H, he's an incredible, cool guy. He can help my friends do this and this and this because he's the expert at that field. And that's the power of networking, and that's the power of relationships.
And it's that social connection. That is what keeps people alive.
Absolutely.
And that is what's going to help you get to that 100 and, well, to the 90s or the 100. The warranty doesn't run out till you get to 120. So if you lead the right kind of life, you can live that long.
Well, I'll take that even one step further, Dr. H. I just lost my dad here 3 months ago. He was 1 month short of 94. And they did 23 years in Mesa as snowbirds. And I asked him many times, so do you miss work? And he said, I don't know how the hell I had time to work, because he was Mr. Social Butterfly. He was involved with this committee and this activity and that activity. And that kept him lively. It kept him interactive. It came, his brain cells were high functioning. And to him, getting old was just a number. And he said, I'm going to live to be 100. And unfortunately, he had a nasty fall one night, and that turned the thinking around, as we've all heard many times. But
yeah, unfortunately,
the changes that he's seen in his lifetime, being almost 94 years old, Roger, he started out as an electrician, as a lineman running telephone lines on telephone poles between towns so that the people in the town could talk to the next people. While he was in the hospital, I pulled out this thing right here. My sister was in Ireland, and we did a video chat with her in Ireland. And he was absolutely blown away that he could see his daughter in Ireland talking on the phone.
That's something he probably never expected when he was stringing telephone wire.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely blew his mind away. And the technology in his lifetime that changed and increased and improved life. Hi, Emily. How's Emily doing today?
Hi, Santa. I'm doing pretty good. How's Mrs. Claus and the elves and the reindeer and everybody?
They're doing fabulous.
That's good.
And she has created, since the beginning of the new year, Kurt, she's already on quilt number 4. And these are not made by a machine, they're hand stitched. So she's been very creative and made quite a few blankets. And Roger, what we do with these is she'll make, last year we were blessed enough that she had enough energy. She donated 20 blankets to the Salvation Army, 15 blankets to a young pregnancy distress center to help young women that were pregnant, that were in trouble. And when we handed the box to those people, they started literally crying when they started opening up the box. So they're very lucky and very blessed to be able to help more people in their times of hard times to make them feel better. How's Marianne doing?
I'm good. I got a little battery here. Thank you so much. Let's wrap up this beautiful show. I've been here on location for 2 hours at the Grand Bazaar by the Riscotti thrift store. And Brennan, we've been promoting the book, going on to Crucibles on World Water Day, Santa Papa John. If you'd be so kind to finish my first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness, dedicated to Boynton Slat, of the ocean cleanup of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. We're in our final chapter. It's called The Birth of Spirit. And wow, thank you so much, everybody, for participating and reading a chapter. It means so much to me, and getting it out there. And
You haven't seen our bills yet. Hey, no, folks, if you've been paying attention the last couple of weeks, I've been lucky enough to read a couple of these chapters, and what an amazing book. And what more importantly, it's not just a book, it's telling the story of how this world is being very negligent to another part of the world. And we as humans all have to do our part to start changing some of these nasty habits that a lot of people have. And all of us on the screen are guilty. Nobody gets away from not being guilty from doing something, especially, Kurt, because he likes doing things naughty. That's why he doesn't get just chunks of coal, Roger. He gets truckloads of coal, donated at his house. And that's not just to keep him warm either.
So where are the puppets, Kurt? Where's our puppeteer?
Oh, well, we'll start with Shaka.
Yeah.
Shaka the sign language shark.
There you go.
Oh, this one's a long one, so I better get at it. All right. The Birth of Spirit, featuring Noah Dad, the Aloha Spirit, and Splash Mom. Within 72 hours of the United Nations announcement, the first of the dozen Navy ships reaches the eastern front of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The General eagerly greets the first commanders of the New Earth Army. The Legion of Whales, Turtles, and Dolphins hold fast to their vigil and song. And however, for the first time in many days, Noah and Alpha take a moment to cease their singing when they are ceremoniously introduced to the crews. Less than 1 month ago, the gentle giant was recovering from a boating accident. He could not utter so much as a sound, let alone sing, explains the general. And today, Noah is a global hero whose song and cry for help has been heard across the planet. He initiated this global movement to save our oceans. Noah is presented with a Medal of Honor for his bravery, vision, and service. I wish your mother and Splash were here to witness this, says Alpha as he wipes a tear from his eye. TV cameras capture the sensational moment, and reporters cover Noah's acceptance speech. Oceans are the lifeblood. I said it wrong. That's okay. Of Earth, and Noah begins. They cover nearly 3/4 of our planet and contain 97% of the planet's water. They produce more than half of the oxygen in the atmosphere and absorb the most carbon from it. Those waters affect the lives of every single creature and organism alive. Every breath we breathe is made possible by the seas. The water we drink, the food we eat, all either come from or are transported by the ocean. What happens to the ocean happens to all of us. Thank you to the General for my rehabilitation and for giving me the chance to play a role in turning the tide on how we care for our home. I must now return to my family in Hawaii, where my first child is soon to be born. As Noah offers his final words to the world, massive fleets of military ships from the New Earth Army are already beginning to surround the garbage patch. Once in position, large pipes are lowered from their decks and placed into the water. The pipes act like giant vacuum cleaners, sucking up the gooey substance and filtering and separating the contaminants from the water. The plastic residue will be loaded into container ships and sent back to the mainland for processing. Cleanup efforts like this will continue for years across the globe. A large ship of trumpet fish heralds Noah and Alpha's departure with a giant fanfare. Thousands cheer them on. The acts of kindness officially escorts the father and son onto their return to the Big Island. Anchovy and Lucy Lynch sail along with them, with Marianne eager to be present for the birth of the baby. Listening to the ceremony via radio Splash Bay, King Octo and Reimer are elated with the news of the nations of the earth have united to undertake this massive cleanup effort, and that Noah and Alpha are on their way home. We must celebrate, said Raymar. Have you ever seen our exquisite seahorse farm here on the Big Island? Raymar invites Splash and Beta on an excursion along with Kona Coast to view the magnificent creatures. We built the most spectacular tanks for the fragile seahorses, explains King Otto. You will see the rare endemic Hawaiian pelagic pilgamy seahorse and catch a glimpse of the Australian leafy and weedy sea dragons. All of them are extraordinary masters of camouflage, and if we're lucky, we might even encounter one of the males giving birth, said Splash with great enthusiasm. The four of them spend a glorious afternoon at the seahorse farm and delight in watching the incredible birthing phenomena. When your baby comes, it will emerge tail first, Beta explains to Splash. Your newborn will swim quickly to the surface to catch its first breath, then return immediately to begin nursing and feeding. At the end of the inspiring day, Beta and Splash bid King Octo and Raymar goodnight and head down the coast towards the warm waters where the hot molten lava flows into the sea. There, they patiently wait for Noah and Alpha's return. The following week, Noah and Alpha are joyfully reunited with their wives, and family is ecstatic. Woo! The song was incredible, Splash tells Noah. We've joined our voices in singing with you in all the whales of the world. My son, the rock star, Beta teases and tickles Noah. The four of them begin to sing the song again, swimming together in a glorious choreographed sequence. Noah, you would be so pleased to see the new peace, love, happiness, and thanks underwater aquariums at the Ship Shape Hospital and Clinic. They are remarkable, so big and luxurious. Someday we must go visit, Splash tells him. I very much look forward to that day and to introducing our child to all our friends here, Noah replies. I think tomorrow is the day, she whispers. I can feel the little one wants to come out and meet you and greet the world. After a year of carrying and growing, this calf inside of her Splash is more than ready to deliver. Noah is filled with joy and anticipation, and he reaches high into the night sky aiming for the smiling crescent moon. Early the next morning, Splash gives birth. Woohoo! She uses all of her strength, wiggling and pushing and helping her baby break free from the shelter of her womb. The calf glides out easily and gently, slipping into the ocean waters. It instinctively begins to swim. New big words with you, and you find them home. Swim, baby, swim, Splash calls out her newborn. The baby surfaces for air, then returns to Splash for its first meal. Noah, Alpha, and Beta watch in complete amazement. It's always a miracle to behold a birthing, says Beta. And it's a girl, Splash announces. We have a baby girl. Why don't we call her Spirit, suggests Noah. That's a lovely name, they all agree. Spirit is alive and well, and we are all blessed, Noah proclaims. Together, the family sings a new song, the song of Spirit. And once again, from all across the globe, the Earth's extended family of whales sings for them, celebrating the birth of Spirit. Not far in the distance, the act of kindness drops anchor. Marianne and her friends patiently await the moment when they, too, can connect with Spirit. There we go, folks! Woo! Awesome!
Thank you so much, Santa Papa
Save
John.
the ocean just by listening to a story. Set sail with underwater acts of kindness. Join Noah, the hard of hearing humpback whale, and his marine friends as they take on the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. On their journey between Hawaii and California, they discover an enormous pile of plastic, but with teamwork and courage, they plan to clean it up. With the guidance of Dod General of the New Earth Army, they rally ocean creatures and you to help restore our seas. Now available on Amazon Audible, listen as author Marianne of Waikiki narrates this inspiring adventure, featuring mesmerizing music by Lucy and the Perfect Wave and Nick's guitar, echoing the sounds of whales and dolphins. This book is dedicated to Boy and Slat, founder of The Ocean Cleanup, making waves for a cleaner future. Sing along with Noah's song and dive into a world of peace, love, happiness, and thanks. After reading, visit the Acts of Kindness series YouTube channel for more adventures. Learn the ASL ABCS with Dr. Fingers, the fingerspelling hermit crab on YouTube, kids. Get coloring books now at www.actsofkindnessseries.com and Amazon. Plus, grab your New Earth Army t-shirt and pledge to protect our planet. Underwater Acts of Kindness by Marianne of Waikiki. Available now on Amazon, Audible, and actsofkindnessseries.com.
We got John joining us.
Hey everybody, just
Hey, John.
hey guys, hey Harvey. Yeah, sorry, I got Zoomed all before, and now I gotta leave. One of my clients, I think I mentioned, woke up goalie, so she's playing in a tournament. I just trained her yesterday, so I gotta kind of look back and forth. But I know we're almost done, but I just want to say hello. I always love all you guys. It's just getting the time to spend here as long as I can. So, hello everybody.
Well, John, thanks for joining us, and we are getting to the top of the hour, so if any of you need to be disconnecting and going on to other things, we definitely understand that. Roger, you're still here. I want to see if you had any last thoughts before you're going to go, or if you have a quick goodbye if you're disconnecting.
It was nice meeting all of you guys. I've go do shopping.
All right, thanks, Harvey.
Take care, Harvey.
Take care, Doc.
Thanks,
All right,
Doc. Good
Roger.
meeting you. Thanks for the opportunity, Kurt. This was great. Great to connect with good people and great to share the message because we need to get back to truth. There's too much false going on with AI and all this other stuff. We need to get back to truth. That's how I want to close today, my participation. I want to thank you for the privilege of being here and thank everybody for listening. We need to get back to truth.
Hey, Roger,
There you go.
Roger, you're welcome back anytime. Same day,
Thank
same
you.
time, same link, same everything.
Roger, before you leave, I want to make an announcement, Kurt. Everybody here can have an uplift to their life if they watch my podcast on February 13th. I had a great hours, Kurt, to tell you.
You
With the
mean
gentleman who
the
had a
past
great-
episode, John? You're talking about the past one in February?
Yes, the past
Okay.
episode. On February 13th, of all days, Friday to February the 13th, I had a gentleman on that had a near-death experience. When you hear about people talking about near-death experiences, it says they're going to the light. This gentleman had a 7-minute experience on the other side of the light. Received a guided tour with a message to bring back. If you go to YouTube, type in Mill City Marketing, MA. My podcast will come up and look for the one dated February 13th. It's an experience you'll never forget. Right, Kurt?
Yep, you got it, John. Thank you. Thanks for the invite and the offer, suggestion. So Marianne, wanted to check in with you. I think you were saying something, Marianne, when the video came on. So just want to check in if you get everything in for today. All right, thanks, John. All right,
Awesome.
John, happy birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy
John.
birthday.
Petrie Sr. We got a lot of Johns on here. I don't know if there's a quota for that.
That's right.
3 Johns in one moment? That's a lot.
You know, we were talking about that in a previous
All right,
network.
bye, Roger. Thanks for your time. Thanks for hanging in there.
Thanks, Roger. We were talking about that this morning on with Kathy and with Deb. What separates you from everybody else? Like Deb's a miller, so she said there's like 8 million millers just in Kansas alone. I said, well, I'm lucky enough that there's only 7 people with my last name in this country, but that is a true art of marketing, is what separates you from anybody else. Like Kennedy, I'm sure there's 1,000 or 10,000 Kennedys in the country. Yeah.
Irish, lots of kids.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, exactly. So that's how you have to step up. You have to step up and distinguish and make yourself different and differentiate from anybody else. So if you haven't figured that one out, you're going to be thrown into the circle of chaos, and then hopefully they find you. And if not, you got to work at it, making yourself distinct and different than anybody else.
There you go. I work very hard at that, John.
Yeah, I know. So the question, like my mother would ask me about my hair, why is your beard all still brown and the ends of it white? You almost think you were getting old or something.
Getting old, I am old. I'm way old.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, so Emily, are you on Integral Adult Autism Conference planning? Yep. So Emily's in her spaces to listen to her friends with the conference, the Integral Adult Autism Conference. You can find this famous event at integralautism.org. So that's what Emily's working on right now while she's still supporting her work here at the World Building Podcast Network. So John Kennedy,